Say your name and age, please.
My name is Mason Dillon and I'm 18 years old.
My name is Ollie. I'm 18 years old.
Cameron Freelow and I'm 19.
I'm Dylan and I'm 19.
What's your name and age?
My name, wait, should I look in the camera or not?
If you want to.
Okay. My name is Charlotte Hobbs and I am 18 years old.
No Prime Minister wants to enact measures like this. I know the damage that this disruption is doing and will do to people's lives, to their businesses and to their jobs. Good evening. The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades.
We've suspected it for quite some time, but now it's official.
We have had confirmation that the death toll in the UK from coronavirus, according to the government's figures, has now exceeded
100,000 deaths linked to the pandemic. And according to the University of Oxford, the UK has one of the highest COVID death rates anywhere in the world.
As a whole, was your lockdown experience positive and negative, and why?
I'd say positive because it got me away from people I didn't like.
That was it. It's much healthier not being around people I don't like.
I'd say mostly negative, as I didn't really do much during the day.
I'd say negative in the way that I wasn't used to being that much alone for a long period of time.
If I had to put it together, I would say it's fairly neutral, mainly because there were positive, aspects that came out of it, and there were quite a few negative aspects that came out of it. So,
Why any specifics?
I'd say on the positive side, it definitely helped me learn more about myself, as I think a lot of other people can agree with. Spent a lot of time on my own and really helped find out who I was.
Negative because I was very bored and I lost out on more than a year of my life and I couldn't go travelling or anything like that.
I wasn't working, I didn't have any kind of schedule to do anything. It messed up my sleep pattern. Overall, I'd say my mental health took quite a bit of a decline. I couldn't see people that I normally would to help, sort my stuff out.
Yeah, one day turned into a week, wasn't it?
Exactly. I was losing track of days.
And just didn't really sleep well either. Messed up my sleep a lot. No motivation to do anything either, really.
Were you furloughed?
No, I carried on working, but I didn't work much.
I guess not being able to see a lot of my family, not being able to travel to see them. Quite a few of them live some distance away.
Really just get up and do something and make something of the day. Just not sit around and do nothing.
Not even being able to get out of my sort of own town. The best way to solve a day off where I was feeling down was to go out, an hour away and spend some time on my own. But during lockdown, while you are alone, you're not really always alone because you've got whoever else you're living with stuck in there as well.
If you're in charge of lockdown and you knew the pandemic was making it go around the world, what would you have done differently? What's actually happened?
I would have just said if you're vulnerable or old, stay inside, let everyone else get on with it. And obviously if you get it, isolate. But I wouldn't put the whole country into isolation.
I think it's quite easy to look back and say the things that you've done differently because you can look back and see what the issues were. At the time, I guess no one could really predict what was going on other than looking at other countries.
I think I would have closed all the borders immediately, to stop everyone coming in.
I would have shut down all the airports as soon as I heard, and that's it.
Probably started a bit earlier than what we had.
And then also, I would have found a way to allow young people who it wouldn't necessarily affect to carry on with their lives, because I think it's so toxic that they just stopped everyone completely.
I would have shut down things a lot quicker, definitely.
Do you think we should have had one big lockdown instead of loads of little ones?
I think we came out of the first lockdown too soon. Definitely too soon.
Keep it for longer, then tighter restrictions when we came out of it. They're like not meeting people, like essential shopping only, not just straight out of lockdown, meeting who you want, doing what you want.
If you were talking to your prior self, what differences and changes would you notice?
What from like lockdown? Before lockdown? Mate, you're in for a fucking treat.
Changes what you notice.
Nothing.
About yourself?
About myself? No, I'm exactly the same in every way. Literally from the start of lockdown, I'm exactly the same.
I think I'm a lot more secure in myself now than I definitely was then. A lot more confident. Definitely, found a lot more confidence, which I think came from being able to learn myself a bit.
My hair's got longer. I just kind of ruined my legs with tattoos. I'm a lot more cynical now. My views have changed a lot.
I'm a lot more productive now. I've actually started planning days and making future plans for next week and stuff. There's a point where I just wake up and just do nothing all day and sleep. And wake up, do nothing, sleep.
Yeah, wasn't a big fan of who I was before lockdown.
But you're still better now.
I do think that as a person or as a whole, I prefer the image that I currently portray.
I was way more naive then. I just thought I'd finish school, do whatever I want, whereas it made me realise that not everything's in your control. You've just got to deal with what you're given.
Yeah. If you could tell your prior lockdown self something that would have made surviving lockdown easier, what would you say?
Just try as hard as you can to go out with people and socialise. I know even though it wasn't allowed, I think it's so important. And I think if I did that from the beginning, even though again it wasn't allowed, I think it would have helped me so much.
To just, maybe take things easy. I would have told myself to keep a schedule even when I wasn't working or going to college or doing anything really. Keep a consistent sleep schedule.
Don't buy Monopoly from the PlayStation 4.
I can't put that line.
It's a waste of money.
I can't put that
Just
line.
don't waste my money.
Major project.
Don't waste my money.
Anything else?
No, that was it. All I did was waste money.
Just to stick through it, that there is going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, to stick through it. I think it would have really helped a lot during lockdown as well.